we are recording this session one more time, and welcome, Carl. And this is our another session on use case. Couple of things, whoever is looking this video first time on YouTube. So guys, we both did not do any prep work, right, Cal? Right,
Yes,
Carl?
I agree.
Right? So
Yep.
no prep work. We are actually, with experience, we are going to create a use case. And again, this topic is for the interviews and who are joining the Salesforce world. They recently passed their either associate exam or the admin exam, and they need to know what is use case, what is user story, and based on those two requirements, how can I create my own a demo org, and how can I demo back or present back in a one slide or two slides the same demo I'm creating, then we can play back. Definitely, I will look at Carl so he can create a demo and he can demo me, and I will put that demo video on YouTube. Correct,
Yeah,
Carl?
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready to put the work in with your help, Carl. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we'll get the demo from you, Carl. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, there is no PowerPoint, guys, and I am actually 1 second. Let's open always best idea. Best to put you know what, notepad.
hmm
Let me get the plain. So this is a blank notepad where we're gonna write our questions basically, which we can 1 second. I think one moment only. Let's stop and 1 second. Okay, sorry for the interruption. And share my screen again. You can see my screen, yeah, Carl?
Yep.
Okay, so what we have is, let's take it up from there. So first of all, our aim, we were talking for a long time. We are planning a company called Event Management,
Yep.
and company name is my company, right? Anything. I don't care right now. We're still not on Salesforce. We are still somewhere where I don't know where I am, but I know the business as a manager, and I created one random lines while I was just randomly looking at things so that we don't waste our time, right? And so banquets, restaurants, right? I'm running an event management company, and we provide equipments for the companies who wants to organize events in different location, or like a London, I would say London Excel building, small shops, hotel banquets, small restaurants. I want to write a business use case. I want to write a business use case so that we can track all activities in the Salesforce or CRM. I purposely did not write
Those.
Salesforce,
Yep.
right? Because at this stage, I don't know, it will be Salesforce, Monday.com, or it will be HubSpot, or it will be
HubSpot. Yeah.
somewhere. We internally know it may be Salesforce, but let's just imagine,
No.
right?
Okay.
So,
Let's do it.
and at the end, I said how to start a
Use use
how
case.
to how to start writing a use case, right?
Yep.
Now, so look at the results. As soon as I set that, I get this result on ChatGPT. It
Yep.
says title, give a brief title is like event equipment rental management, right? I don't like it, but let's just take it. I actually don't like it, but it's
But
fine.
if the viewers they can change it if they want. They can just
Yeah,
use Chat GPT again.
biggest thing is we got the format, right? So
That's the
now look,
important
now
thing.
look at this, and we get key components of the users. I got the actor, which is obviously sales and operations. And remember, when we were working on our last video, we were
Yep.
talking about the departments, and we did write these two departments, right? Secondary actors are clients, which can be businesses and can be event organizers, which are my contractors basically, right? They can use it. And then preconditions, client must inquire. But anyway, in short, we have three key points, and we have our main flow. Obviously, we want to track client inquiry.
Yeah.
We want to know how many equipments I have. I need quote generation from Salesforce, right? I need order confirmation. I need schedules, right? And I need payment tracking.
Payment tracking, yeah.
Right? These are the main 5 different flows. Kind of, I got the high level of my use case. Then I told, just put some extra information. We also have our own fitters. We use contractors to outsource the work, like electricians, carpenters, fitters, etc. Above. And I got some refinement here after that, which I really like it now. So now they said, okay, rent equipment rental and contract management. So obviously they improved the title now. Now company staff. Okay, so again, we've got the preconditions, we've got all this information, and we managed to get main flow updated as well. So in this, I got client order confirmation. So that I need to track the client, new client information, right? So any inquiry I can, what I will do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here.
6, yep.
So it's up to me now as a company owner or company manager, which one do I really need? Okay.
For your business, yep.
So think about it. Do I need client order confirmation immediately, or do I need inquiry first? Which one?
I think the client information.
No, we need inquiry first, because the confirmation will always go later once we know who's coming to us for asking a question, right? And this is where we need to work with the flow and improve the quality of ask and requirements when we start writing. Okay, so this is where we used to struggle. We used to find the different templates on internet. Oh, how to write my requirements, how to mock up my use case, how to do this. We used to dig into different places on the internet to find the templates. And if I'm working in any consulting, we used to ask our colleagues or different colleagues, maybe your previous company experience, wherever you use, and used to get the templates from different companies so that I can write my own use case. But now you got this ChatGPT, and this guy will help us basically how to write my own use case. Yeah. So now let's go forward. Now I can tell, can you convert my use case into a paragraph? Right? And I can ask this question to ChatGPT. There we go. Okay. Our event management company provides equipment rentals, outsourced contractor services, including electrician, carpenters, and fitters for the business organization. The purpose begins blah, 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 blah. Not going to read, but I got the highlights for my company. What I do, I simply put here, and I would say, this is the overview of the company. And I'm gonna put it here, and I've got the overview use case. This is my highlight. You agree with me?
Agree.
Right? I can shorten this if I don't want to. Okay, so now what type of reporting do I need to track my leads process, right? My new leads process and lead conversions, right? Or client conversions, right? I also want to know how many independent contractors do I have, and what else? Think about the questions about.
Yeah.
So you are running an event management. Think something. Think something.
Mm. So equipment availability.
Manage my
Management.
projects.
Yep.
Manage my event project, and then project dates. Yeah, which is start and end, right?
Yep.
Right. So provide me the proper format with document version to write the use case, right? Enter. There we go.
So 1 second comes.
Yeah, sure.
So it comes. I can't hear you. 1 second.
Okay, you can put yourself on a mute. It's okay. Okay. So, Carl, we recently reprint our new requirements, and
Yeah.
now by the time we writing everything, our ChatGPT already learned something that what we're looking for, right? So because ChatGPT has a capability learning about things. So practically, if I look at my document, I have my document is fully ready.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we need to clean up this stuff, and we need to see how many things we actually need now. Okay. So under the main flow on the left hand side, okay, if you can see, because I ran 2-3 times to get to the right place, basically, how much things do we need? Okay. So first of all, I really get the documentation version, author and company names.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing you do need when you're writing a document. So Word document is our buddy, and I'm writing, either I can write at the top of the page, or I can just write everything here.
Yeah.
Oh, why it is taking to I said page break. Oh, right. Okay. Why we've got first page then? And go back. Oh, yes, I got it.
There you go.
So this is my first page. This is my second page, right? And now I've got the overview of my company. Okay. This is the first page. Even I can move, I can use this text box basically. It's a formatting, and I'm not gonna go into detail about the formatting right now. We are only writing the highlights, what we have about from the ChatGPT. They refined in this one. This use case outlined the process of new lead client conversations independent, but I don't need this. I needed the company background in as a company overview in my use case. We've got it. Okay. What else do I need to capture into my my use case? I can write down who are my actors going to be. I can copy that and I can put that play in here. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can put the headings, everything later when we refine our documents. Okay. So now CRM system implement and operational. So that's kind of preconditions, because company said, I want some kind of or database or client inquiries database. So that's the conditions they're looking for. Fine. We can go with our flow, and I can write that information at the bottom. And so these are our main requirement. Professional client inquiries and contractor database they want to maintain. So Do you understand this point? Point number 3.
Yep. Is this what they want? The company wants. Yep.
So obviously, company's main thing is they want all the client information and the contractor database
In the
into the
admin phase.
system,
Okay.
into the system somewhere. What kind of system? This is exactly we are looking for. Okay.
Yep.
Now, so they want new leads, they want event project confirmation, they want contractor is assigned, they want project is completed. So these are the 4 major areas into the project they want to see. Okay. The main flow, new lead tracking, client conversations. So basically what they want, this is actually very critical thing. Now, I want you to explain me the point number 1. How much do you understand? I'm not expecting you should explain to me everything, but just the highlight. What do you understand?
I think capture new leads through website inquiries, calls, or social media, right? That's the point number 1. So what they're trying to do is like to find new leads through website, like social media, like it's mentioned here. Where can they get new leads? Yeah.
Okay. And the biggest thing they want is to track.
They
want to track every status, every location, every budget, how's the, so they want to capture the lead of the area, right? With the name, contact, event type, budget, as well as the location. So let's say if I'm organizing a budget event in Excel Tower in London, or I'm doing in the Renaissance Hotel somewhere in the banquet hall. What is the budget? I need the approximate figure from my client. I'm an event management. I have a client and I want to know their budget. What's your budget look like for this event? And then accordingly, I will assign the resources to you as an event manager. What do you need? Right? Everything should be tracked on the lead page. So that's what we want to track. Right? So that's all written in all of these points, how and what we're going to track. Okay. Get it? So
got it.
So you may need a reading. I will obviously give you the whole document where we can start looking into the stuff. Okay. So the independent contractors are like, oh, do I need contractor to send and fit things? Yes, but where do I maintain the database? How do I keep everything? I'm not going to create multiple Excel sheets in somewhere about the contact. Put everything in the Salesforce, or in the CRM where I can get this information. Okay. And then when is the event? We need to know. So when is the event? What's the start time? What's the end time? When are they allowing? So we need to know all the dates so that our team can go and build the area where you can perform the tasks. Right? And then obviously, based on this information, it's a complete project management, right? Which means entry the details, start date, end date, tracking the progress and milestone. Have we delivered this? Have we set up? Dismantling. So, like as a team, I need to know in somewhere in the back end, oh, these many things covered today, because it's a week's process to do and do and perform things. Basically, it's not easy. Okay. And then if there is any issue tracker, like they said, oh, we have multiple generator issues there in the area. Now it's an issue. Do we need to arrange extra generators in that area? Right? So that's going to increase the price. So any type of questions going to come, which gives us idea. And obviously think about, if I go back a couple of years, I am taking this information from the other colleague. I'm sitting down with the contractors, writing this information. It's just so much hassle, right?
Yeah, just like a manual labor in it, intensive.
Exactly. But now with the help of ChatGPT, I've written all draft, and what my responsibility as a event manager, I will create a case and I will play back to different team members within the company, and I will tell them, guys, this is what my thinking. We need this output from the CRM. You getting my point? Right? And I can then take this particular information to any consultant in London and I say, guys, can you give me a CRM? right? And the consultant will look into this and I will give him a walkthrough and I say, okay, guys, I will give you Salesforce and I will implement the Salesforce for you,
Yeah.
right? So based on this information, we need the fields, we need the reports, we need data, we need new objects, we need existing object utilization. And that's what you will work with your trainer to build that part, basically, where the trainer will help you to build. And
Yeah.
then you can you create with the trainer, and then obviously I will come back and give you a shout on how to present back and demo these things to anybody who wants
Yeah.
to look into it.
Okay.
Okay, so but I know we need to go through your question answers. So now my question is, obviously you need to work on this, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Maybe today or tomorrow. You may need 2 days to digest all of this stuff, and you need to come back to me.
Yeah.
So when do you think you can finish the whole reading, come back to me, ask your questions, plus we need to cover your other questions so that we can work together.
Okay. So I can work over the weekend. Monday? Are you free on Monday? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
request.
What we can do for this particular session, because obviously we purposely did this for YouTube, and so what we did, so just before I end this, we covered how to utilize the ChatGPT to create my own use cases, multiple prompt, and we come up with different questions to the prompt and got our results, right? So at least for document, I'm ready to go, right?
Okay.
And on the right hand side is our document, which we can copy and paste, and obviously we can refine as much I can, but we have got the basic idea of the use case. And then obviously the general process will be, so we did analyze, we gathered, analyze, now we're going to implement. After the implement, we're going to demo back, right?
Okay.
So yeah, and then obviously I'm going to talk to you. So I'm going to stop the recording. At least people can learn from this, how to create a use case utilizing. But guys, if anybody have any question, drop me a message on my Insta or anywhere. I will help you, and I will stay with call in a back end. Okay, thank you. I'm stopping the recording now.